We're Seven Tours and we're Backstage with Bella.
Hi Seven Tours.
Hi.
And how would you describe Seven Tours to people who haven't heard you before?
We often use the words electro folky, which doesn't really mean anything. I think it kind of shows that we tried to have a bit of everything. We have a lot of harmonies, but we tried to put in some synthy, disco-y stuff.
Throw a synth in there.
Yeah.
Why not?
So yeah, electro folky.
And a shaky egg.
Yeah.
We didn't mention that.
It's quite a prominent part of the sound.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Definitely got the egg.
So yeah, this is on your website as well. What is the deal with this shaky egg? It's quite a good question. What is the deal with
It just came about in the foundation of the band, really, didn't it? It started off with me and Emily and the shaky egg. And then we met Tracy. And then it all blossomed from there, really.
I saw these guys and I thought they're pretty cool, but I didn't notice that they were lacking a bassist, and kind of ran up to you at the end of the gig and was like, do you need a bassist and everything, and embarrassed myself a bit. So I've been around since then.
And since you've acquired Jen on drums as well.
I actually auditioned, so it was all very formal. And yeah, they were auditioning another drummer as well. So that was quite scary.
But he was a boy, so he didn't get it.
Yeah, I was always going to get it, really.
Similar to the Spice Girls, you're giving yourselves names. Is this correct? No.
I'm not sure. This is something we should tell them.
I'm called Tough Tour. I don't know really why, but
You're pretty tough.
I'm pretty tough.
You wouldn't mess with
Boy Tour, which is pretty unimaginative. Let's move on.
I'm Bossy Tour, I think.
Yeah.
Is it Bossy Tour or Diva Tour? I have no idea.
I think it's ironic, isn't it?
I'm Funny Tour, which is really bad.
Tell us one of your jokes. She likes to start each gig with a joke.
Why did the Mexican shoot his wife? Tequila.
Funny Tour's also an ironic nickname.
Speaking of names, where does the name Seven Tours come from? How did you come up with it?
When we did our first gig, the three of us, we were in a taxi on the way to the gig and we still hadn't thought of a name. We'd been trying different things for weeks and weeks and weeks and couldn't agree on anything. And so we were getting a bit desperate. And so we said to the taxi driver, what should we call ourselves? And he said, right, let me think, I'll let you know at the end of the journey. And we were just chatting away and we got to, I don't know where it was it Soho?
Yeah.
For our first gig. And we were like, so what have you come up with? And he was like, well, how about Seven Hills, because Sheffield is built on 7 hills. And we had actually been looking at a lot of tour names, but couldn't agree on one that we all liked. So we went with 7 Tours. And just went with it there.
Brilliant. Well, best of luck with everything, and thank you so much for joining me today on Backstage with Bella.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks very much.
I am waiting, you are calling me, and I am waiting, you.
If you have any bands that you'd like to see interviewed, just put them in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.
Are calling me, and my bare dancing feet.